everyone, and welcome to the Code Clarity podcast. I'm Rena.
And I'm Jean. So I wanted to highlight in this podcast a really interesting case that was published recently. It was when the UK code actually applies, and it took going to the appeal board for that decision to be made.
Oh, so obviously we'll go through this case in a lot of detail because there are funny elements to this, but we'll go through this in our case awareness surgery, which is going to be next week. Can you give us an idea of what the complaint was about though, Jean, just so everyone knows?
So it's a global location-based dating app. So it's a gay dating app, and anybody can use it throughout the world to try and either meet up with people close to them or in different countries. And there was an advert placed on that by a US pharma company for a prescription-only medicine in the US, which obviously allows direct-to-consumer medicines. But a UK member of the public was using the dating app and saw this advert, so put in a complaint that they had been promoted to.
Okay, so this is going to be a really juicy case that we'll cover. I think the other interesting thing is that it took the appeal board, you say, to rule that the code didn't apply?
Yeah, like I say, we'll cover the details of what that was, but yes, basically the UK company was obviously the one that was asked to respond. They were arguing that the UK code didn't apply because it was a US company with a US prescription-only medicine. It wasn't even licensed in the UK, aimed at US public. So why would the code? The panel didn't agree and ruled a breach. So the company then took it to the appeal board because they said this was a really important kind of setting to say, are the UK company responsible for everything that other companies
I think
do?
the key thing is that what we're seeing is more companies challenging and being successful at appeals, and that's something that we're going to be focusing on in our masterclass, our complaints masterclass, which is on the 15th of May. So if anyone's interested in working out much more around the strategies and the tactics that you can employ to successfully challenge a PMCPA, because Jean, this is just a colossal mistake, isn't it, by the CPM and the panel, surely?
Well, it's a waste of time as well. So, like the companies had to do a full response, which, that's part of it. But then the panel has had to sit and consider this, have decided one thing, and then it's went to appeal board, and the appeal board have said, no, it doesn't come under the UK code.
So let's save the details for case awareness. Thanks very much, Jean.
Bye.
Bye.